Hey, what's going on, guys? Today, we are here with,
Elijah Daniels.
and this is a man up moment. Welcome back, guys. I'm here with Elijah Daniels from Revival Town. I am excited. When I met this brother last year, he came out to a Date Night with Jesus concert. Not even a concert, worship service, man. And he set it off. And let me tell you something, man. People were transformed, lives were transformed by just listening what this young man, his voice and the way he sings. It was awesome. And now he's coming back with a new thing called
Revival Town.
Revival Town.
Yeah.
Elijah's always good seeing you, brother.
Good seeing you, man.
Man, I feel like, even though we don't spend, you live far away. Where do you live?
Yeah, Bath, New York.
Bath, New York.
That area.
I don't even know where that's at.
It's crazy, man.
It's up there.
If you close your eyes, you'll pass right through it.
Oh my God, small little town, but that's all right, man. It's all good.
Love it. Props to Bath, man. God's gonna wreck people in Bath.
Oh man, I love it
right now.
Yeah, and I get excited, man, when we get together, man.
Always.
So, tell me about this Revival Town, man. What's going on, man?
Actually, when I came to Middletown the first time, that was the catalyst, because I was doing tree removal service / logging. And I was just a grunt, right?
Yeah.
And I knew God was calling me back into ministry, but because of the divorce that I'd been through and just the process of repentance and restoration and all of that.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm just going to say, I got to say this. Restoration is so important to God that, like, He will take you out of for a time. He will take you out. So if He's taking you out for a reason, take the time you need to go through the process of repentance and restoration, because once you do that, even if it takes 1.5 years, 2 years, you do that and you're faithful to say, okay, God, I give my dreams to you. I lost my focus, and I need to get recentered on you. I need to get back at your feet. However long that takes, do it, because that's what sets you up to just be blown away. So when I came and met you, man, that was the start of God saying to me, this is just the beginning. The whole time He was like, this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. So that led to me just seeking God. He eventually gave me a vision of the body of Christ, man. In America,
that's what I'm talking
uniting,
about, man.
Working together, not one mega ministry, not one mega organization, not a name brand, not a label, but literally a group of people that have come together to say, what can we accomplish if we work together, man?
I'm telling you, I'm getting excited when I talk to you, man, because when I first ventured out and God placed this in my heart to do in 2012, and I went and I was seeking, not wisdom, seeking how do I do this? I don't even know how to do that. I never did this before. So I go to the experts, and I gave them what God had given me. I said, all I want to do is promote Jesus. I don't want to promote the bands. I don't want to promote the ministry. I don't even want to promote myself. I just want to do Jesus. How can I get bands to come out? And they just looked at me and said, good luck with that. That ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
But it happened. Happened. And it's going to keep happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be crazy. The more we humble ourselves and give up our name, He then exalts us. That's what's crazy.
That's what's nuts.
I am everywhere right now. Yes. Everywhere and nowhere.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing anything, bro.
We're not doing. What are we doing?
All I'm doing is saying yes, man.
That's it.
We have right now. So I work with a guy named Mike Flowers.
Oh.
And so check him out. Mike Flowers with a Z. Mike Flowers. Check him out on Facebook. Follow him. We want to give him props today.
Yes.
Man Up for God Ministries. Follow them. Follow them. Support them.
Thank you.
Follow Speaking Truth and Love Ministries. That's my parents' ministry. You're going to see that on here if it hasn't already shown. Support them. You can find Revival Town music on Bandcamp. check it out. But what I want to say is, what our heart is not that you check us out.
No.
Is that we want an invitation to you to say God is moving right now, and you have a part to play in this movement. And if you surrender your dream, you're going to be part of something way bigger.
You know what it is, man? We have to start getting comfortable in the uncomfortable.
That's it.
We have to get uncomfortable, man. We have been stagnant for too darn long and staying in our comfortable, a little bubble, and we need to bust that bubble and come out and be uncomfortable and be that our new comfort.
Yeah.
You know? And your Revival Town, you have a new track that you just did with Mike Flowers, right?
Yeah, we just released it, or it's going to be released. The video is not out yet, but it's going to be released, I believe, this week. It's for the 2020 census in Newburgh, which is amazing. Like the mayor of Newburgh, what's up, man? He was out there. The councilman was out there at the video shoot. And what's amazing is when we start to branch out and say, God, like, how can we be of service to our community? Like, how can we help our community and be of benefit, man? Like some of you have ideas for businesses and all sorts of stuff that your community needs. What if the church could be hiring people?
Come on,
what if we could be creating jobs? What if we could be, and we can, and we will.
And we will.
And we will.
We're doing
Time for talk has ended. It's over. So if we're still talking, you're already in last year.
Yeah.
So this year is about doing.
It's about doing. And I like what you're saying there, because you know what? We have a small remnant. A small remnant that's like, you know what? Enough is enough. Enough with the the way things are usually run. Enough with church as usual. You know what I'm saying? It's over. It's done. So we've been going actually from door to door to door and just knocking on doors and saying, how you doing? How can we help you? And they're looking at us like we're nuts.
Yeah,
they look at us. What do you mean? We're not Jehovah's Witnesses. No, we want to know, can we pray for you? We want to know, is there milk in this refrigerator? Can we buy you a gallon of milk? Yeah. A simple gallon of milk will change somebody's life. Yeah. Do you believe that? Yeah. A prayer. We met people, man, that are stuck in their houses that wish they could go to church. They couldn't. I said, no, God brought church to you.
Yeah, man.
You know?
And you said, that's the thing. And see, what I love about this is two things. What I love is we're doing this interview, and we're like, what is Revival Town? But I haven't said anything about what Revival Town is, and I'm not going to.
Come on.
I'm not going to. Like, if you want to find out, you'll find out. If God was going to connect us, we'll meet at some point. The more important thing, you said it, is that we've got to go out. These people that won't go to church, like, what is church? It's got to be redefined. It's coming back into the home.
Yes.
It's like God's more concerned about your marriage. He's more concerned about your relationship with your kids. And as a man who went through divorce because I ignored my marriage and focused on ministry and allowed my marriage to fall to ruin, and it didn't have to happen that way. But church didn't save it.
No.
It was and I'll tell you this, what God's done to restore me, it wasn't in the walls of a church. It was when the church was the church. It was the men and women that stood by me, walked with me, came to my home, and tested my fruit.
Yeah.
We're like, man, do you have peace? No, I didn't have peace.
Yes.
I didn't have peace. I didn't have joy. I didn't have love. I didn't have patience. None of these things. And what's amazing is that is the goal. Not what Revival Town's about. Not what any of that about. No. What are we about? We're about God getting into your family.
Yeah.
We're about God, because Jesus never stopped being relevant.
Nope.
We stopped.
We stopped. Yes.
Just stop.
And I like what you said, fruit, because you hit on a topic that I talk about a lot with a lot of people. A lot of people rely on their gifts and talents when they're up on the pulpit or when they're speaking, and they are very elaborate when they speak. They're very smart. They're very theological. I can even say it.
Yeah.
But anyway, they're very, very intelligent. But when you take them away from that atmosphere and you see them on the outside, there's no fruit.
No fruit.
There's no fruit. There's no peace. There's no love. There's no. What is he saying? 1 Corinthians 13. If you have not love, you have done nothing.
You're just a loud noise, man.
That's
Stop
all
making
you
noise.
are. Stop making noise, man. So where is the love of Christ, man? The love of Christ is found in us, in you and me. Ones who are daring to say, you know what? It's not about me. I died. I'm gone. It's Christ in me that is reaching out to you. Stop looking at the man and start looking at the Christ that's in the man. And then when we do that, man, when we just stop, I'll do anything for this brother right here.
Likewise.
Yo, anything. And it should be the same with you.
Yeah.
You know, our Father says, man, love that Father with all the heart, mind, body, and soul, and love your neighbor as yourself. I think that in itself is revival time.
That's it, man.
That's in itself is revival time.
The whole thing.
Bringing all our gifts and talents together. Now, you're a singer.
Yes.
You play the guitar.
Yes.
You're a preacher.
Yeah.
I heard you preach. You're a preacher, right?
Yeah.
You're being restored.
Yes, sir.
What do you think is next?
Oh man, what's next? The bride's gonna finally know who she is, man.
Yes.
That's what's next. And here's the exciting part: we're gonna get to suffer. We're gonna get to suffer.
That's a bad word. That word is not found in church.
It's not popular.
No, that's not popular, man.
Not popular.
What do you mean suffer?
Suffer. We're gonna get to walk through. Listen, we act like what? Who do we think we are?
Come on.
That we think we get to be because we know Jesus. That we get to be counted out of the same fire that everyone else has to walk through in life.
Come on, man.
In other words, suffering is a part of this world, this fallen world. So everybody suffers. We don't get a pass because you know Jesus. What you get is that you get the strength to walk through it.
Yes.
So that when other people see you in the fire, they have reason to ask you, why do you have hope? Because there's stuff going on in your life. I know because I'm going through it too, but you're not shaken.
Nope.
Like you're not moved by it.
Nope.
You're not swayed by it.
Nope.
We're going to get the chance to suffer just like everyone else does.
Yeah.
We need to stop trying to avoid it.
Yeah.
Because when you run into it, you're going to find that in the midst of the fire, that's where the fruit is refined. That's where you are refined.
Yeah.
And God brings out who you really are.
Takes
and
out
you realize
all that impurities, man.
You realize what you're afraid of has no
No.
power. And that's going to change the world. That's going to let them watch you suffer.
Yes.
Let them watch you suffer. Don't hide it.
And the thing is that he says, don't let this come upon you like a surprise. I already told you it's going to happen.
Right.
It's going to happen.
Right.
So if you're going through some type of trial or tribulation, man, count it all joy. Count it all joy. You know, Jesus says, man, because I suffered. Well, actually, Paul said, because Jesus suffered, right? He says, arm yourself with the same mindset. We must arm ourselves with that same mindset, bro. You know, well, I'm excited to see what God's gonna do in the body, because you know what, everyone's gifts and talents are gonna be used the way He wants to be used. You know.
Yeah.
So, your album is coming out. You said.
Yep. We have some singles out now. So look up Revival Town.
Mm-hmm.
You can also look up Elijah Daniels.
Yeah.
On Facebook and Bandcamp, so you can find both Revival Town and Elijah Daniels. And feel free to message me. I love getting feedback. If there's a way we can be of service to you, listen. If a song really blesses you, let us know, and we'd love to start building communication. You want to get involved? Have us into your church. I mean, we would come for sure.
Yeah.
But maybe God's going to send you and not us.
Right.
So maybe you just want some encouragement. Maybe we could just pray with you that God would send you, and maybe it's your chance. You know, we want to invest in you.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, you had that other thing going on where you disciple people and send them out.
Yes. Well, see, no one's heard about this yet, so this will be the first time that we've released it. So I've been working on training. I've been working on a curriculum called Unshakable. And it's a book / training curriculum.
Awesome.
The goal is probably at some point this year we're going to start opening it up to go into churches and do a 3-day conference, 1-day conference, and a weekend conference.
Right.
And we're going to start introducing this training, but the goal is to eventually open a 3-month school.
Come on now.
Where if you want to go into full-time ministry, here's the thing: the whole basis of the training is 3 things. There's 3 things.
Okay.
We spend 1 month dealing with intimacy with God. Because we have to get back to a place where we're developing intimacy, because that's where the power is.
Yes.
So we got to reclaim the quiet place. We got to reclaim that place that no one else sees in your life, the quiet place when you're alone, you and God. So we spend a month on intimacy. We spend a month on identity, because we have to not only understand who He is, And when we receive Christ, we have to understand what we become because of that.
That's right.
That I'm not the same person I was. All things have become new. But you have to literally allow God to brainwash you in that thing. He's got to wash this because it's been twisted from the time we were born. We don't see ourselves right. So we're going to untwist that thing for a month, spend on identity, and then we spend the last month, the final month, in authority.
Come on.
Because God said, I give you the keys to the kingdom of Christ.
Yes.
I give you the keys to the kingdom. What does that mean? It's authority. It's the authority. He said, whatsoever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven. Whatsoever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. So we then spend a month after you deal with intimacy, because that's the first, and then deal with identity. We're then going to be releasing people with authority to go out and be lights in the world.
Come on, man.
3 months, not 3 years. We don't have time for that anymore.
No, not anymore. Not only that, man. Does really God even need 3 months?
No.
Nah, he just needs a willing heart, man. That's all he needs.
Maybe we just have 3 hours.
3 hours, you don't know. We don't know.
You come in,
could change your life right
go out.
Done. You know, like that woman at the well, man. Jesus spoke to her. She went out prophesied. She went out.
Amazing. Town all came out.
Town all came out.
That's it.
I'm with you, man. Listen, I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Look for him. Look for the things that he's doing. You know, his ministry. If you want to donate to it, man, donate. This is something that this year is gonna explode. It's gonna explode. And guess what? You're part of it. All you have to do is be willing. And if you're willing, then go. And I remember the words that was told to me in 2012 by a friend of mine. And, you know, I wanted to start this ministry. And I was getting other people to do certain things. And he just looked at me and said, Rich, why don't you do it? And I'm like, I can't do it. What? I didn't go to college like you did. I didn't go to school. How am I? And he just, this is his reaction. He laughs. So you really think it's about you, huh? And it floored me. It floored me. It floored me. It floored me to the point like, you know what? It's not about me. Let me decrease, Father God, as you increase in my life. And here we are. And so I'm excited.
It's awesome, man.
Elijah, I love you like a brother.
I love you, man.
All right.
And that's the final thought. We have to close.
Yes.
We have to bring it to that spot. We're not looking for fans.
I don't know.
This man's not looking for fans.
No.
I'm not looking for fans. We're looking for brothers and sisters in arms.
Yes.
To go out and bring
come
hope.
Alongside, right? And just go.
Because what is God calling you to do? Like, don't let resources be a stop to you.
No.
My wife and I haven't brought groceries for our family. And some people are going to watch this and say, man, you're irresponsible.
Yeah.
But for like 5 or 6 months, literally God provides for us.
Yes.
God's brought people into our lives, family, friends, that take care of us.
Yes.
And allow us to even put gas in our car. So when I come to do an event, a lot of times people literally have to put gas in my tank I can get it.
Yeah.
And I want to let you know, we're doing this with nothing. We recorded a record with nothing. We had nothing. We had less than nothing. And yet God does it all.
Because Jesus plus nothing equals everything. Everything. Well, once again, my brother, man. Woo, man, we're going to talk after this. But listen, connect. You know, get involved. Reach out. All we can do is present an opportunity. The rest is up to you. Whatever you choose. All right? You choose to do. I hope to God we hear from you. And any last words for them?
No. God bless you.
God bless you. We love you. We care for you. See you soon.
That's crazy.
That's good. I love it, man.